On this episode of Esto es PGA TOUR Latinoamérica,
Bupa y el PGA hacen un excelente equipo.
The Bupa Challenge picks back up in the Dominican Republic with the Puerto Plata DR Open. And then,
son unas personas increíbles y muy profesionales.
we sit down with rules official Patricia Monchetti as she wraps up her time with PGA TOUR Latinoamérica. And later, we're off to Ecuador's capital city for the Quito Open presentado por Diners Club, the third stop of the Bupa Challenge.
El segundo año consecutivo que estamos auspiciando el Bupa Challenge. La experiencia del año pasado fue maravillosa.
All that and more next. Esto es PGA TOUR Latinoamérica. Take a moment to stroll through Puerto Plata and you'll hear the soothing rhythms of bachata. Let the white sand beaches and crystal blue ocean entice you. And when the pace of island life leaves you feeling hungry, pull up a chair and dig in. We landed back in the Dominican Republic for the Puerto Plata DR Open.
Hemos estado trabajando muy fuerte para tener una gran semana. Entiendo que tanto los jugadores como el público, como nuestros patrocinadores, se van a sentir muy bien en esta segunda versión del DR Open en Puerto Plata.
Esto para Puerto Plata es algo, podríamos decir, fuera de serie. Toda Puerto Plata está muy asombrada, todo el mundo está muy contento. Un evento de esta magnitud le da una promoción internacional que todos necesitamos.
Among the players in the field was 29-year-old Willy Pumarol. Now in his 7th year on tour, Pumarol has earned 14 top 25s and 3 top 10s since his start on PGA TOUR Latinoamérica. But for him, the Puerto Plata DR Open is extra special because he's representing his home country of the Dominican Republic.
Me siento muy feliz de jugar aquí en mi país, muy agradecido siempre de tener la oportunidad de, como quien dice, cumplir mi sueño y estar aquí delante de la gente mía que me apoya. Y estoy muy contento de tener a mi papá como caddy también.
Sitting at just over 6,800 yards, Playa Dorada Golf Course is designed to put a player's skill to the test.
Getting your tee ball in the fairway is going to be the biggest thing because then you can get spin. The greens are firm, so it's going to be tough if you're hitting out of the rough to get it close onto the greens.
Pudimos ver ayer cómo subió el viento y puede subir mucho más de ahí. Entonces los greens se van a poner un poco más duros y el viento influye mucho también en los hoyos que están al lado de más.
This stop is also the second event of the Bupa Challenge. In 2017, Bupa and PGA TOUR Latinoamérica joined forces to further spread the excitement of golf throughout Latin America with the Bupa Challenge.
Bupa y el PGA hacen un excelente equipo. Creo que estamos alineados, se parecen su propósito. El de nosotros es promover vidas más largas, sanas y felices, y qué mejor manera que hacerlo con el golf.
Global healthcare insurance company Bupa serves over 32 million people in 190 countries. Its primary focus is on its clients, helping people live longer, healthier, and happier lives. Now in its second year, the Bupa Challenge cements Bupa's 30-year presence in Latin America. This competition within the competition takes the best performing player in all 4 events and throws in an extra incentive, a $10,000 cash bonus. Last season, on the strength of his victory at the Puerto Plata DR Open and a top 5 finish at the 64th Aberto do Brasil, the United States' T.K. Kelly earned the title of champion of the inaugural Bupa Challenge.
It's pretty cool what Bupa did creating this challenge, and I know all the players appreciate it. It really got guys thinking, and it got guys wanting to make sure they came and played in every event. It's always nice to have a little extra motivation.
Now, PGA TOUR Latinoamérica is back in the Dominican Republic for the second leg of the Bupa Challenge, the Puerto Plata DR Open.
De hecho, este año la gente estaba muy inspirada, quieren ser los mejores jugadores y este año hubo una selección todavía más estricta. Es posible que este año pues también podamos también entregar una calidad similar, o sea que estamos muy emocionados de de que sea aquí en Puerto Plata y que Bupa siempre participe de la mano con el PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
After the first leg of the Bupa Challenge, Ben Paulin held the early lead with his victory at the Guatemala Stella Artois Open. But the competition heated up again in the Dominican Republic with the Puerto Plata DR Open. And with 2 remaining events left in the challenge after Puerto Plata, the Quito Open presentado por Diners Club and the Aberto do Brasil, the chase for the Bupa Challenge is in full swing. After the break,
Bueno, la verdad que fueron 2 semanas increíbles, la pasé muy bien.
we revisit Patricia Monchietti at the end of her 2-week run with PGA Tour Latinoamérica as the first female rules official. And later, we take a look back at all the action from the Puerto Plata DR Open.
I felt like I could win coming into this year.
And then, we get to know Order of Merit leader Tyson Alexander, who's having a stellar season so far. All this and more next on Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Patricia Monchietti joined the PGA Tour Latinoamérica team at the Costa Rica Classic for a 2-week run as a rules official and was the first female to do so.
Bueno, la verdad que fueron 2 semanas increíbles, la pasé muy bien. La primera vez que me toca 15 días trabajar todo el tiempo con ellos y la verdad que es increíble el buen ambiente que hay.
And although her time was short on Team Latinoamérica, her talent and knowledge left a lasting impression.
Really fortunate to have her, a great rules official that is a really good fit with the staff too, so it's been an excellent experience for us.
No stranger to the golf world, Patricia Monchietti is the Deputy Director of Rules and Competitions for the Argentine Golf Association. And the lessons learned over those 2 weeks will surely follow her home.
Last week she was on 2 holes that had a lot of action, so she got a lot of work in. We've worked with her quite a bit in the past during AAG events, but she's an awesome fit for us, so it's been seamless, really.
Son unas personas increíbles y muy profesionales, así que pude trabajar un poquito con cada uno y la verdad que aprendí mucho y la pasé muy bien.
And though she was the first woman to join the team, she hopes others will find opportunities in the game she loves.
Para mí es un honor ser la primera mujer acá en reglas en el PGA Tour Latinoamérica y bueno, y ojalá haya muchas más que se animen a hacerlo. La verdad que es lindo.
Argentina's Andrés Gallegos made his PGA Tour Latinoamérica debut in 2018. And in just 7 starts, the rookie has already proven to be a strong contender, marching across these Latin American fairways. 3 months ago, he was teeing it up at the season opener in Guatemala, just happy to get his professional career underway.
La verdad que muy contento de iniciar esta etapa nueva. Tengo que seguir esforzándome y me voy a poder sentir a la par del resto.
But it was a rough start. The 22-year-old missed his first 2 cuts of the season. He soon found his footing at the Molino Cañuelas Championship, where an impressive T3 finish earned him a spot on the front page of the leaderboard. Keeping that momentum going, he finished among the top 25 in the following 2 events before landing in the Dominican Republic, where his dreams of being a champion were quickly realized at the Puerto Plata DR Open, perhaps a bit ahead of schedule. As competition got underway, Gallegos was consistent, posting back-to-back bogey-free rounds to open the tournament. A third round 67 gave him a 3-shot lead, which he would never relinquish. And although bad weather delayed his final round push for the title, the young Argentine remained poised and posted a bogey-free 65 en route to a 6-stroke victory.
Es algo que no sé, no te lo puedo describir. La verdad que fue un día increíble, pensando que no se iba a jugar, no sabíamos si se iba a poder terminar, si se iba a llegar por la luz y terminar, cerrar con Verdi, ganar el torneo. Son muchas emociones que la verdad que es una cosa increíble.
With nerves of a seasoned veteran, Gallegos went out and birdied 3 of his first 5 holes, building his 6-stroke margin by the turn. He netted another 2 birdies on the inward 9. His dominant performance at Playa Dorada Golf Course produced the largest margin of victory so far this season and earned him his first PGA Tour Latinoamérica title.
Por suerte jugué 2 semanas seguidas bien en esta zona y esta semana me tocó ganar a mí. La verdad que todavía no lo puedo creer. Fue una gran semana, jugué muy bien al golf y en mi 6º torneo llevarme un título no es lo que pensé que iba a pasar, así que muy contento.
With the win, Gallegos vaulted into 2nd in the order of merit, but also climbed into good position in the Bupa Challenge, just behind Ben Polland, who's led the challenge since winning the first leg in Guatemala. Polland currently sits in 6th place in the order of merit after a T10 finish in the Dominican Republic. Austin Smotherman occupies a 5th spot after his win in Tijuana. With 3 top 3 finishes on the season, Matt Gilchrist's consistent performance has him in the top 5 without a victory. The same goes for MJ Maguire. He's holding steady in 3rd after 2 second-place finishes already this season. Gallegos jumped up 17 positions into 2nd after his win, but they're all chasing Tyson Alexander, who has a firm hold on the lead after a victory and 2 top 10s. Tyson Alexander is making moves on PGA Tour Latinoamérica. In just his 2nd season, the University of Florida alum is consistently near the top of the leaderboard. Through 7 events, he's posted 5 top 25s and 3 top 10s, including a win in Costa Rica, and he hasn't missed a cut all year.
I feel great. Obviously, I've been playing well the last couple of weeks, but at the same time, I'm trying to move on and play well.
After just missing his chance at the title and settling for a runner-up finish at the BMW Jamaica Classic, a fire erupted within Alexander.
I felt like I could win coming into this year. Played pretty good this season, had a 2nd in Jamaica. I felt like I had a chance to win that golf tournament, but just been playing pretty solid and staying out of my own way.
And he used it to carry him to victory. He's not the first in his family to step out onto the links. Alexander comes from a serious golf bloodline. His father, Buddy Alexander, won the 1986 U.S. Amateur and coached for 27 years, leading the University of Florida to 2 national championships along the way. And his grandfather, Skip Alexander, was a 3-time PGA Tour winner. With those kinds of role models to follow, Tyson knows just what it takes to win.
You know, I've played some good golf up to this point, and it's put me in a different position than I was. But the goal still is the same. The goal is still to move up and play Webb and to graduate from this tour.
If Alexander continues to play with this kind of consistency, it won't be long until he's following his grandfather's footsteps all the way to the PGA Tour. After the break, we're headed to Ecuador for the Quito Open presentado por Diners Club, the third stop of the Bupa Challenge.
El segundo año consecutivo que estamos auspiciando el Bupa Challenge y el Quito Open. Nos da muchísimo gusto. La experiencia del año pasado fue maravillosa.
All this and more next on Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. In the foothills of the Andes Mountains sits Quito, Ecuador's capital city. At its center, a rich tapestry of historic buildings creates a breathtaking backdrop. But beyond the brightly colored structures nestled high up in the mountains is Quito Tennis y Golf Club, home to the 8th stop on tour, the Quito Open presentado por Diners Club.
Muy contento de estar aquí de nuevo, es un campo obviamente que me gusta muchísimo. El campo está muy bueno, hay más rough este año y los greens y el campo en general está excelente como siempre.
This par 71 course stretches just over 7,300 yards, and at just over 9,300 feet above sea level, this elevated course presents an additional challenge for players.
Played 13 holes today. Just kind of the altitude kind of started getting to me, so just figured rest is going to be important this week.
Last season, the United States' Curtis Yankee walked away with the title, but will have to defend against 144 players from 19 countries if he wishes to repeat. Quito also signals the third leg of the Bupa Challenge.
El segundo año consecutivo que estamos auspiciando el Bupa Challenge y el Quito Open. Nos da muchísimo gusto. La experiencia del año pasado fue maravillosa y el poder exhibir a nuestra ciudad no solo como un destino turístico tradicional, sino también como un destino para un deporte tan bonito como el golf, nos encanta.
Just a few months ago, we celebrated a successful week at La Reunión Golf Resort, as the 2018 season kicked off with the Guatemala Stella Artois Open at a beautiful course with pristine vistas and an awe-inspiring volcanic backdrop. But as nature likes to remind us, things can quickly turn from beautiful to tragic. On June 2nd, PGA Tour Latinoamérica received the devastating news that Volcán de Fuego had erupted, leaving the neighboring towns covered in ash, rock, and volcanic gas. Many have been injured and killed, and several are still missing. Guatemala's own José Toledo is mobilizing a relief effort to raise funds for workers and families of La Reunión.
It's really devastating to see all my friends and workers and some of the caddies that used to live in the villages, 2 of the villages that got swiped away as well. Some of them don't even have a home to live, and the volcano is still erupting. So the whole money and the whole support is going to be for the La Reunión Foundation, the link that you guys are going to see. That foundation actually we started with my family. I think it will be a great cause, and Guatemala would totally appreciate it.
On behalf of Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica, our hearts and thoughts are with those affected by this natural disaster. If you would like to help Jose with his relief efforts, please donate on his GoFundMe page, Victims of Volcano Eruption Guatemala. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Quito is one of the most beautiful cities in Latin America. Steeped in history, its old town city center is packed with architectural treasures, 17th century facades, and picturesque plazas.
Este año estamos celebrando el 40 aniversario de la Declaratoria de Quito como primera ciudad patrimonio cultural de la humanidad. Tenemos un entorno natural extraordinario, mega diverso. Tenemos una gastronomía espléndida, la forma en que recibimos con calor, con calidez y con los brazos abiertos a quienes nos visitan.
But Quito is a city bubbling with modernity, visible in the development that's changing the landscape. A new subway line, which will be completed next year, will connect the airport to the city center.
El proyecto Centro de Convenciones Metropolitano nació de una donación a la ciudad. Se hizo el estudio y se definió construir un centro de convenciones justamente hacia donde va la ciudad, que es desarrollar el sector de convenciones y eventos.
Los 22 kilómetros que van a unir el extremo norte con el extremo sur de la ciudad en Quitumbe y El Labrador, respectivamente, están avanzando más o menos ya a un 65, casi 66% de la totalidad de la obra.
El Metro de Quito es la obra de infraestructura más importante en la historia de la ciudad. La construcción de la primera línea de metro en Quito y en Ecuador. Una ciudad que está en un proceso de profunda transformación urbana.
Es lo que se está conociendo ahora como la nueva centralidad de la ciudad. Hotel, torre de oficinas, centro comercial, área de espectáculos. O sea, es todo un desarrollo urbano de la nueva centralidad de la ciudad.
The Quito Open, presentado por Diners Club, plays an important role in the future of Ecuador's capital city.
Muy contentos de recibir por quinto año consecutivo este torneo del PGA Latinoamérica, el Quito Open 2018, a través del cual Quito sigue a nivel internacional.
When Horacio León teed it up in the final round of the Quito Open, presentado por Diners Club, trailing by 2 strokes, not much was expected. He had not recorded a top 10 all season. His best finish? A tie for 13th at the BMW Jamaica Classic. Opening rounds of 69 and 66 positioned him with a 2-stroke advantage heading into moving day. But a 3 over 74 in round 3 nearly derailed his chances. The 28-year-old Chilean remained calm. He pulled even with 54-hole leader Mario Galliano in the first 3 holes of the final round and never looked back.
I just went out there and tried to freewheel it. I started with 2 birdies. It was really nice, and after that, it was just pedal to the metal. I got it done the first 2 rounds. The 3rd round was a little weird. Yeah, I probably wasn't aggressive enough, and today I just went full on, non-stop, just keep going towards the flag.
2 birdies on the back 9 helped him secure a 1-stroke victory over his playing partner, Blair Hamilton, his first on PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
It's a special feeling. I've been playing the Latin America Tour since it opened in 2012, so it's been a long time, and I'm really happy that actually happened now. My goals, just play by week by week, enjoy it, work hard, 1 shot at a time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what comes next and try to do the same as I did this week.
With the win, León jumped up 29 spots into the top 10 on the order of merit. But everyone is still chasing Tyson Alexander, who stands firm at number 1 despite not playing in Quito. The first 3 legs of the Bupa Challenge are officially in the books, but the leader remains the same. Ben Pollan sits atop the leaderboard after his win in Guatemala and back-to-back top 10s in the Dominican Republic and Ecuador. Will Pollan be able to hold on to the lead and claim the $10,000 cash prize bonus? Find out when the Bupa Challenge returns in Brazil. On the next episode of Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica, match play is coming to Mexico. The inaugural Bupa match play gets underway in Cancun, where a field of 64 players, which includes the top 60 on the order of merit, will tee it up in a special head-to-head winner-go-home style tournament to round out the first half of the season. Be sure to check out all the action here next time on Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica.